Fantasy football 2024. We're here. And now it's time to talk about players. Now it's time to talk about opinions, not hot takes, but very insightful, I would say, projections that may be a little off your rails, but on my radar, I'm always against the grain. Now, I wanted to look at the receiver position today. And when I want to pick my number one receiver, now that could be number one overall in a fantasy draft, that could be top three. It doesn't matter. Wherever you're picking that number one wide receiver, for me, that guy is wearing green, and his name is AJ Brown. Now, before you get on me and start talking about Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, listen, here's what I will say. When I'm selecting my number one pick or my number one wide receiver, any player for that matter in their set category, I want zero questions, right? Zero. So when I look at all these top guys, they all have questions. Let's just look at the receiver position. Tyreek Hill. Will that Miami offense continue to excel? Will Tua stay healthy? Will Tyreek Hill stay healthy? I don't know. I know he's explosive. I know when he's on the field and that offense is clicking, he is unbelievable, but it's still a risk. Justin Jefferson, best receiver in football, being paid like one too, but a rookie quarterback. I know everybody says it doesn't matter. It does matter. You're fooling yourself if you don't think it matters. You just never know. Rookies, no matter what. Listen, CJ Stroud last year was an aberration. Okay. I'm not saying that won't happen again, but just be careful with the rookie quarterback. So the other guy in Jamar Chase, there's always teams every year that have controversy. You see what's going on with T. Higgins on that team. I don't think that year ended well last year in Cincinnati. I'm not taking the risk on Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase still for me is not a consistent week to week player. He goes up and down like a roller coaster, and that's not who I want. So then I look at AJ Brown, and I look at his consistency of staying on the field. His 150 plus targets the last 2 years. Even stuttering last year in an offense on the second half of the year, he saw a 5 to 6 week period where he was double digits and he was over 120 plus yards every single game. They have a new offensive coordinator, Kellen Moore, who I'm going to tell you right now, if you watch Kellen Moore play, or I should say coach in Dallas, and what he did for that offense, just remember, that's what he's going to do here in Philadelphia. And I say here because Philly is my team. And I'm very comfortable because I don't feel like there's any baggage with A.J. Brown. No baggage whatsoever. And all the noise that happened last year and all the changes, you know damn well, especially with the contract extension he got, he is out to prove that he deserves it. So for me, for my money, my number one wide receiver is going to be A.J. Brown.